Now that we have a photo uploaded, we're ready to use it in our exhibit. Now we're going to have to be patient and persistent sometimes when things don't work exactly the way we think they should. Sometimes we need to change the order we do things or be a little more careful with where we click. So remember that. Now, most of your display areas are grouped. So the first thing I'm going to do is ungroup. So I'm going to right click and choose ungroup. Normally it ungroups your sign first and then ungroups the rest. So I'm going to right click, I'm going to tilt it a little and right click again because I want the option to ungroup the wall and the floor as well, just temporarily. So I'm going to click ungroup. So right now all three of the parts of our exhibit are, so right now all three parts of our exhibit are separate pieces. So this is where we want to be careful because if I accidentally move something, instead of panicking, I just click undo. So now, first, just to make my life easier, I'm going to deal with my sentence. I'm going to stretch that text box and I'm going to right click in here and choose text. I'm going to write what I want it to say. The capital, or I'm going to say Raleigh is the capital of North Carolina. Most of the time you'll be writing out the full name of your state. Let's see if I like the way it looks. Yeah, I might make it a little bigger. I'm going to right click. See if I can let's try that. Yeah, I like that. That works. So now I'm going to add my picture. All you have to do is drag it up. Remember, your picture's in your upload section. Now, right click on your picture and choose attach. And it puts a series of dots because you could attach your picture anywhere. Choose the space in the center of your display area. Now, my picture is far too small, and you can see it's showing it as separate from the background. So I'm going to use our drag to scale tool, our resizing tool, and I'm going to click and make it bigger. Now, you don't want your pictures touching, generally, although you might decide you really think that looks good, but it's usually better to have a little space between your picture and the sign at the top so you can see some background. So I'm satisfied with that. So when I click off of it, I like the way that looks. If I'm not, I can click on my picture and keep working with it, but I'm happy with it. I could also use the translation tools if I wanted to move it down or adjust it another way, but I'm happy with it. So now I'm going to reattach all of these pieces, and this is where we probably need to be patient because if you remember, sometimes we have to try it more than once. So I'm going to hold my shift key, click on one. While I'm still holding shift, click on another. While I'm still holding shift, click on my third. And now I'm going to right click and choose group. Now I held down my shift key the entire time until after I clicked group. Now I'm going to move it and test it. Okay, it worked. If it didn't work, instead of panicking, I would use my undo button to fix it. But each time you finish a display, you want to take a moment to group everything again. This way, when you move things around to organize your exhibit, it's easy to do.